Good evening. Welcome to the Third and Long podcast. It is Sonny Weaver Jr. Day. It is 364 days until the next draft. But today, we are about to see the brand new stars of the season. It is draft day, baby.
Are there any stars this year?
I'd argue that there are. I think in the defensive side of the ball, there are definitely stars. As always, I am joined by my two amazing co-hosts, OBH and Mr. Ollie Hope. Good evening, gentlemen.
Bloody headphones all tangled up.
Always professional on the Third and Long podcast.
That's why you get AirPods, Ollie.
Yeah, they're not charged up, so I haven't got around to doing that yet. I've got the Samsung ones, haven't I? So.
No,
How are we on?
I'm AirPods and a Mac. I'm good. I'm excited. I'm excited. Well, I'm not actually that excited for tonight because the Niners aren't picking, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see who will go number one, at least at 8 o'clock English time, 8:30 English time. They're not picking.
Yeah, that's very true. At least we're not going to have any random wild cards at like mid-show.
No, but we still
might have some trades.
Although I doubt it's going to happen. I don't think we're going to get any trades between now and 9:30.
Yeah, if there's a trade, it'll happen just before the draft or during the draft.
Yeah.
But I don't see Deebo Samuel going anywhere tonight. No.
I would be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he does. I wouldn't be surprised if anything happened tonight. It's the most unpredictable draft that I can remember, which is mad. But hey ho.
I mean,
didn't there used to be more rounds of the draft?
12.
Ollie. Yeah, there used to be 12.
Yeah, used to be 12.
Did they drag it over like a whole week?
I can't remember. I'm not quite that old. I just remember being there was like 12 rounds, and I'm telling you, people there used to be 12 rounds.
So, it's weird because the last 2 years we have known without a shadow of a doubt who was going to go at number one: Joe Burrows and Trevor Lawrence.
Even knew that Baker was going to be going number one as well when he was there.
Yeah.
But to be honest, we knew Kyler was going number one the year before that.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
the Jags still took an age with their number one pick last year, even though I'm pretty sure they had it in their hand from
8 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah, but they didn't make the pick for about 10 minutes last year.
Well, they only get 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, but it was literally on the last minute, wasn't it? Everyone thought.
Yeah. Well, everyone has to, build up the suspense.
Yeah.
Unless we're going to have one of those things where they forget to do their pick and it just goes through the. Who was it? Wasn't it your boys?
The only people that have done it is the Vikings, and they've done it. The Vikings have done it twice, and they're the only team to ever do it.
Yeah, did it again in 2011.
Yep, and they're going to do it again in 2020, and they're going to miss on Source.
I don't think.
What I like to do on draft day is go on YouTube or Game Pass and find the top 10 draft moments and just watch it.
Yeah. I'm going to do that tonight. I've
got obviously after we finish on air.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to go up there between about 9, 10 o'clock.
I
still got 3 hours.
Yeah, exactly. I want to know, you guys. What's your
Hi, Kelly.
draft
You just popped up when you were watching.
It hasn't popped up on mine.
No, it's popped up on mine.
Oh, I'm upset. I'm hurt.
Kelly is looking forward to the Bengals pick this year.
31.
I mean, they're playing the same colour as Ed Sheeran's hair, so that's probably why.
She said when we're in, it wouldn't be ironic if when we're in Boston, it'd end up being Patriots Bengals. Oh no, it's now popped up that Kelly's watching on mine as well. That's all right.
So
my friend's
I'm interested with you guys. What is your? I'm going to ask you 2 questions. What's your draft day routine? What's your superstitions, if you have any?
Sleep.
Ouch!
What? No. Hi, Tom.
Oh, you're not loved, Tom.
I know.
She obviously didn't like your Bengals comments.
I know. Well, when does she? Let's face it. I make it every single week,
So
Even on
my-
Facebook.
even on Facebook.
so my draft day routine is to occasionally watch Draft Day, although it's no longer on Amazon Prime.
That's
But I will probably just watch the top 10 draft moments, and there's sometimes like top 10 draft trades and stuff too. So I'll probably just watch a couple of those.
Nice.
I might sleep, I don't know. But I need
be
to
weird
put
for
my
me, 'cause last year-
I need to put my dog to bed before that.
For the last 2 years,
No
I
euphemism.
sort of ordered pizza, ordered food, sat up and watched it. Obviously, we weren't allowed to watch it with people legally unless you were in number 10 Downing Street. But
And bought your own booze.
No, we were. To be fair, I watched. I went to a draft party last year.
Yes, you did. I remember that. You went to Hull, didn't you?
Yes,
Oh,
I called
yes.
Boris Johnson.
You were very drunk.
Oh yeah, I drunkenly bought my Trey Lance shirt. To be honest, I don't remember much after about pick 6. I was looking through the pictures the other day. That was quite entertaining.
Really? Did it come up on
So-
your memories?
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, obviously, I'm at work today, so I can't order pizza because it'll be too late. But
Tomorrow's not go till 5 in the north.
Papa John?
what's that?
In the south, Domino's ordered delivered till 5 a.m. They don't do that.
No,
in the
not
north.
up here.
Hey.
We can't keep the coal fires going that long down up here.
Yeah, steam engine.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, how's the fire going for the moment? So you actually have internet, you know?
I mean, let's face it.
He's got to be a raider, isn't he? He's got to be a raider.
No. Come on. We all know that Boris likes cheating the public, so he's a Patriots fan after the Deflategate.
No. You're both wrong. The government's a mess. The Jags are a mess.
Yeah, that's true. Although
I suddenly got muted for some reason. But yeah, John, who do you think Boris follows? I mean, he's got to go with the.
Well, he's not good as a commander, is he?
He's probably a Bengals fan because he thinks they're doing well. But
No, he's a Bengals fan because he's not doing any work. Like the Bengals are going back 2 weeks later than everyone else.
See how later. He's got
anyway.
he's got the time at the weekend off.
In fact, evening, Mr. Prime Minister.
Evening. Should we look at the news? Otherwise, we're going to just keep
There's
going
not
all night long.
much. I mean, it's draft day. There you go.
There is a little bit of news. There is a little bit of news.
The UK. We'll start with the news from last week. The UK games.
That broke during our show last week, but none of us actually bothered to check the news.
It was only
I'll
me
leave
and
you
you, and it was on
minutes.
Instagram.
So on Wednesday, we are going to be told who the UK games are going to be, the away teams. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, the rumours are that I shall finally be able to see the Vikings in person.
There is a rumour that Mr. Belichick will be coming back over again with Mr.
Oh,
Matt.
Yeah, I mean, I
rumour.
could see that happening. That'd be a.
Would that be against the Jags?
No, Green Bay.
Green Bay. Oh, Green Bay New England would be a good game.
Well, hopefully. It will be a good game.
That'll be interesting to see who they've got.
I mean, unless the Jacksonville do something stupendous like they did in 2017 when they went to the conference final, whoever they're going to go, they're going to probably get turned over, aren't they? Because they've got very,
Saxonville.
very difficult home schedule for them.
Yeah, no Saxonville this season.
And it's not. No. And they seem to spend 90 odd million on a wide receiver who's not really done much.
Christian Kirk.
Yes. But
That's got to be one of the worst. That's got to be one of the worst contracts of the off season.
it's got to be there or thereabouts, isn't it? It's been
Well,
absolutely
I mean, we can't really say much until the end of next season. I think it's one of the worst contracts of any off-season, but we'll see.
It set off a very, very crazy domino effect. Or everyone suddenly wants to get paid stupid amount of money. And, you're going to have really good players without contracts because teams aren't going to afford them.
Yeah, well, the salary cap will probably go up next year to accommodate that.
Yes.
Hopefully that is the plan. As we're talking about contracts, fifth-year options are being announced. Do you want to go first?
I was going to go with the Cardinals first and say I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised the Cardinals have done that.
I'm guessing they've given it because it's given them extra time to try and negotiate with him. Although, from what we're hearing, his agent is stuck 30 million. What I heard hearing today.
Do you think it's given them further time, or it's given them further leverage?
Probably a bit of both. Definitely giving them more time because they've got an extra year on his contract, so he's rolling into his fourth year now.
They can just say, "Well, if you hold out, you're going to have to hold out for 2 years."
Exactly. So I reckon it's definitely giving them a bit more leverage, and it's definitely going to help with the salary. They could possibly go, "Look, we can't afford you now, but if you wait until 18 months' time, then we can give you this 30, 40 million you want. You've just got to show us that you're willing to, throw your body on the line."
Yeah.
The thing is with Kyler Murray is the first ever player that I know of that's been drafted in the first round and in the top 10 picks for baseball and the NFL. He's still young enough to he can go, "Fuck you, I'm going to go swing a bat and hit a ball and try and play cheap cricket."
It honestly would not surprise me if he turned out centre field for the A's next season.
He still has that option, so it's a very strange thing that he has. But still,
I think he'd be crazy to do that because I think he's a guy who I think should win a Super Bowl in the next couple of years. I'm still hot on Arizona, but like you said, he's got the option of playing baseball, which I think there's more money involved in baseball at the moment.
Yeah,
you're gonna get a lot richer as a quarterback than you are as a centre fielder.
Yeah, and you're gonna centre field. Your career's gonna be longer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nick Bosa, no surprise.
Yeah, that surprised nobody.
Quinn Williams.
Most of these surprised nobody.
No,
in my opinion.
Ed Oliver, quality. To be fair, I've completely forgot he plays that well. I forgot he's only been in the league a couple of years. He plays like he's been in the league for 5-6 years. Ed Oliver.
I mean, if we're looking at this draft, this was a pretty good first round.
It was a really good. Even Noah Fant. Okay, he's now at Seattle, who's taken up his option. He's a really good player. And I think in the right scheme, I think under Russ, he would have done really, really well. He's probably thinking, yes, I'm going to Seattle. Oh, shit, I've still got Drew Lock throwing the ball at me.
Yeah. He's not even, but in my opinion, he's not even the best tight end in this class.
No. The other one's Lions.
Hawkinson.
Yeah. He was in my fantasy team his first season when he was absolutely superb. Devin White stays with the Bucks. That's no surprise, isn't it? And, that's another really, really good player in there.
Just looking at Panthers, Brian Burns, Titans, Jeffrey Simmons. Like, these are all good players.
They are very good players.
Montez Sweat, too.
He was out most of last season when he sweat, Montez.
Yeah, but before that, he looked good.
He was. Obviously, there's a few that are still holding out or not being signed. Dan Jones is the big one, I would say, wouldn't you?
Daniel Jones has been announced they're not going to pick up the 5th-year option.
Is it? Oh, when I was scrolling through it earlier, it hadn't actually gone through on the.
That has got me thinking about the draft, though. I mean, it was spoken about. I don't know if you guys saw a bit on Good Morning Football today when they were speaking about.
No, I'm working.
Fair enough. You were hard at it, weren't you?
I was too busy watching Kyle Brandt die running routes for that ex-Patriots guy to throw the ball to him. Matt Castle.
Yeah,
winning season when Brady went down with his knee injury.
they were saying that the Jets could well trade back, and not the Jets, Giants could trade back and get a QB.
I think they're going to wait till next season.
I mean, that would be the sensible option, but I mean,
just out of interest, have you guys seen the thing on Facebook that the Make-A-Wish guy is going to announce their first pick?
No,
no.
I haven't seen that
And
one.
they surprised him last week. I quite liked it.
Doff my cap to them.
Because the GM went, so it's my first draft. What do you think I should do? And the guy just went, don't mess it up.
That seems to be
That's going to let down
common
one poorly
theme.
kid.
That's going to be the common theme that's going around. I've heard a lot this week. There's a lot of GMs. That's their first or second draft, and it seems to be going right. Just don't fuck it up. Get it right.
I mean, I'm hoping that Kenway won't mess it up. I mean, to be fair, I think at 12, even at 12, there's a host. There's a plethora of good defensive options. I mean, let's face it. This is the first time in a while that we've got top 5 quality players dropping all the way to 12, and there's gonna be a few that will, and there's gonna be a few that will have to stay a bit calm for a long night.
Yeah.
See, Jeff
For me, Lynch has had some swings. He's hit some home runs. He's also struck out. I mean, Solomon Thomas a 3. Mistake.
Yeah.
Nick Bosa 2.
Trey Lance.
But then if you look at some,
jury's out on Trey Lance.
Yeah.
If you look at some of the late round picks, Kittle round 5, Mitchell round 6.
Yeah.
They're like they're the later rounds are 5th, 6th, 7th. They are shots to nothings. You're not losing anything because they're not massive wages. They're not expecting these players to be like Hall of Famers, Pro Bowlers. They're going squad fillers.
Yeah.
No one expects when they pick Kittle up in the 5th that he's going to be an absolute superstar.
Yeah. I actually think the Niners have Mr. Irrelevant pick this year.
Do they?
I think so.
I'll have a look in a bit. You wanted to talk about Mr. Cam Robinson.
Well, actually, when I read this, I thought it was James Robinson. So,
Brilliant. Ron Robinson. Yeah, I mean, so obviously, Jags have signed Cam Robinson, who's been on franchise tag for the last 2 years, to a £54 million 3-year deal. So that's pretty much giving them the guarantee that they're now going to go for defensive side of the ball, do we think, D-line?
Yeah, I think
there was always that nickname. They could have gone O-line with Evan Neal or Icky or something.
They'll go defensive line, but it depends on who wins the argument.
If the owners should never get involved, who picks the squad? So in that case, it should be Trevor Walker. I haven't known. Shaq Khan wants Hutchinson because obviously it's Hutchinson. He is the poster boy of this draft, shall we say? But the GM wants Trayvon Walker,
which I'd have to say the owner has to say now. Well, I pay you for this. I know Shad Khan is. He's always seemed quite level-headed, sort of, apart from Michael Jackson statue. But
the Michael Jackson statue.
Looking at his son, I follow wrestling, and looking at his son, he's the eccentric one.
There's always one in the family,
and he seems to be just buying random things.
So yes, I can confirm that the 49ers do have the Mr. Irrelevant selection currently.
Nice. So, I was going to forget what I was going to say then.
NFL are playing
mock drafts.
3 games.
No, NFL are playing 3 games on
Christmas Day.
Yeah, I think that's a big FU to basketball, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's obviously going to be what 4, 5, and 4. 6 and 8 or 4, 9 and
No, it's going to be in England 6 p.m. 9:25,
9
1:20.
and then 1 o'clock. Yeah, so the usual
on
Sunday
Sunday.
night games because Christmas does fall on
Yes.
a Sunday, so it does make sense they have at least the 3 games. What do you think of the Christmas games? Do you think, because obviously we don't have games on Christmas over here, we have Boxing Day games.
Boxing
That's
Day.
our tradition. What do you make of it? Do you think they should
I feel
give
like
the guys a rest?
I feel
Because they
like
play Thanksgiving, don't they?
Yeah, I feel like basketball is the thing on Christmas Day, not football, but just through tradition.
But yeah,
I think it's going to be interesting to see what the viewing.
I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't go and watch a sports event on Christmas Day.
no.
I wouldn't. No.
But it's, they do over there. They've got their Thanksgiving games, haven't they? They have 3-ish games on Thanksgiving, and they always sold out, and they always make a thing of it, and it's their big thing.
I missed those games this year.
Yeah, you were on the plane.
Yes, I was.
So before we go on to our mock drafts, Patriots and Titans have switched a couple of picks.
Yeah.
So Titans send in the 5th round to the Patriots for the 6th and the 7th. So nothing major on that one. Belichick stocking up as per usual. No Patriots send the 5th for the 6th and the 7th, and Titans get the right around.
This was just confusing. I was like, there are too many numbers in this trade. Too many numbers about picks in late rounds I don't care about.
Yeah. Do we want to say anything about the Third and Long's favourite fan, Mrs. K. Adams?
She is no longer. Well, she is moving over to Amazon. From all reports are going to be.
Is that confirmed?
Yes, she is in actual fact a massive fan of the show.
Yeah,
I've not seen it being confirmed. It's heavy rumour, doesn't it?
Okay, give us an exclusive now on a postcard. I'm sure you've not got anything better to do.
Yeah, I think she may be a little bit busy. Not much. I wonder if Schrager's is awake yet. I wonder if he's actually, because he looked knackered at the end of GMF. Good morning.
He did.
Absolutely knackered. Shall we roll on to our mocks?
Yes, I will put them up now. 1 second. Who are we going with first?
Should we do the wheel?
Yeah, let's go and do the wheel first. See the first wheel of the day.
Right, you ready? Let me just share the screen.
We were trying this earlier, by the way, guys. This went very well for me.
It is. Right, you ready? And spin. Oh. It's Ollie.
Hopefully. Oh,
Ollie Hope.
Yeah. I'll put Ollie's up first.
Okay, this is so. I think Trayvon Walker's going to go 1. Hutchinson's going to go 2, which they're nailed on for me. Gardner 3, I think is going to happen, but if not Gardner, it'll be Icky. The Jets love Kayvon Thibodeau, and I know people might think Malik Willis at 6, but I can see the Panthers picking a quarterback, and Willis is the most, I guess, exciting. Johnson at 7 because they're not going to pick 2 tackles. Neal at 8. Let's protect Mariota. 9. I just can't see this Pete Carroll going into the season with Drew Lock and Geno Smith. So I think they need to pick. Williams at 10. Cross at 11. I'm not sure how you feel about Stingley at 12.
I like Stingley. I like what I've seen.
I'm not sure if you'd rather have Hamilton, who I put at 13.
My heart is on. If we're going for a corner, my heart's on Sauce.
Sauce, I don't think Sauce.
I don't think he's going to drop as far as 12, unfortunately. But I'm going to note that you've got Hamilton dropping to 13.
Yes.
You've got 5 QBs.
Yeah, I know I've got 5 QBs. I thought I'd switch it up a bit, make it a bit interesting. And conceivably, all 5 QBs could be picked because they're teams that probably do need QBs.
Yeah,
Did you
I
see?
think
I've noticed you've got Devon Lloyd at 18. Did you see the video? I'm sure it's about Devon Lloyd on GM Good Morning Football this morning.
I did not.
Devon
how
Lloyd's a
he's-
beast.
About his friend got shot when he was at high school, and then one of his teammates got shot who wore number 22 at college. And when he went to the draft, they gave him the number 22. You know, it's like not draft combine; they normally like randomize numbers.
Yeah.
And his vest number was 22. And I think it's an omen that if he went 22 to Green Bay, I think Green Bay would go absolutely berserk anyway. But something a bit fishy about that one. Anyway,
I'm
carry
just.
on.
I just like to clarify. The usually every person has a dead relative or friend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like if you do not have a dead relative or friend, ESPN will kill one of your relatives.
We are not saying that ESPN are mass
Murdering.
murderers.
I was,
No.
of course, joking. But I mean,
Um,
every person that gets drafted seems to have some sort of dead relative or friend.
Fair enough.
But yeah, then you can look at the rest of it yourself.
I've noticed that you've
We will
got.
share them tonight quickly before the draft.
Yeah, we'll do that. Who shall we move on to next? OBH.
Go on then. Fire me up. That sounded wrong. So no surprise, I have gone Trayvon and then Hutch as per usual. I haven't changed much of it around. I've obviously kept Pickett at 6. I've got then a runner tackles at 3, 4, and 5. Icky. I just no particular order. No
Willis,
particular
Ollie.
order of these.
No Willis, Ollie.
I'm going to mute Ollie. Oh, hang on. No side. Yes, we've been told that Sam Darnold is the quarterback, but I just think Kenny Pickett's the most pro-ready quarterback in this class. Thibodeau, I couldn't see him not falling outside the top 10. Kyle Hamilton, I've got at 8.
You've got Sauce falling to 12, which, as I said, if that happens, I will be a very, very happy guy. However, I just can't see it. I can't see Stingley or Gardner dropping out of the top.
I can't see Sauce at 12. I'm not going to make the same bet I made last year with Justin Fields, but I don't. I'm not.
Do you want to remind us of that bet, please, Ollie?
No, because otherwise I'll end up making it again, and I'm not doing that.
So I just think if you protect the quarterbacks in that, like in between 3 and 12, they are good enough quarterbacks if they are protected in given time. So I think that's what they're going to do: try and get them protection and hope for the prey that the quarterbacks are going. Because next year's quarterback class is a lot better than this year's. That's why I've gone.
There's some generational talents coming out next year.
Yes, I've gone Lloyd to Philadelphia. James Williamson, I've got him going to Saints. I think he's going to be. I think I've got him down. Yeah, I think he's going to be the first wide receiver off. I can still see Saints, Green Bay, and even possibly Kansas moving up to get a wide receiver. I think that can happen.
You guys taking Trent McDuffie?
As I said to you the other day when Schrags dropped his number 2, I think it was. Maybe even 3, I can't remember 1. I watched some tape of this. I think he's a very Belichick style DB. Quick, rangy, aggressive, very much like Stephon Gilmore. That style cornerback, very much.
I'm not sure McDuffie will drop to 20. I'm not sure McDuffie will drop 21 though. I had him going to 14 to the Ravens.
Yeah, I mean, and then I think we're going to have a bit of a run towards the back end of this draft of wide receivers.
Wide receivers.
Yeah, I think they're either going to start very early or it's going to come very late. These wide receivers are probably the best class of wide receivers we've had going into. I think in general.
I agree with you. I think there will be a run somewhere. I think if one wide receiver goes, a lot will start to go in a row.
Yeah, I think, because people are going to go, oh crap, we better move up and get one of these, otherwise we're going to lose out. Everyone's saying there's 4 or 5 really good wide receivers in this. I think there's 8, 9, or 10. that
I think there's more than that.
about that could go in the first round. I mean, we could go. Could we see around? Or I think we could see around where there's no QBs going at all in this first round.
I think it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
Ollie,
All right, John. No, actually, John, I want Olaf, but I can't see that happening either.
where did you put Olaf going?
I've got Olaf going
24.
24, yeah.
24 to the Cowboys.
Yeah. Although Joey Jones is a massive fan of Treylon Burks because he went to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Work that one out.
Okay, shall I put mine up?
Yep.
Okay, so this is
And
going
just for football fans, Manchester United's losing. Manchester United losing.
Marcus bloody Alonso as well.
Ex-Bolton player. Just put that out.
So, I know this is going to probably cause. I think out of all of them, I think when we put these online in a bit, this one's going to get the most. What's that?
Surely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ronaldo.
Well. Yeah, so I've got Hutch. I think money will talk. The guy who pays the guy who pays the wages will win the battle. Wrong, but I think it may happen.
To be fair,
and then you have Walker dropping.
Incredibly good players.
You have Walker dropping to 9. Wow.
I have.
You got Stingley going at 2, though.
I've got Stingley going at 2. Now, that may not happen. I mean, it probably won't happen, but I like Stingley. I like both Sauce and Stingley, but I don't think Sauce is a Michigan type player. I think Texans will take Cross. I like Cross.
I like Cross as well.
Giants, I think, will go for Thibodeau. Neal, again, I think he's a quality tackle. I think this.
You really got Green Bay taking a tackle at 28.
Yes.
Okay.
Green Bay don't draft wide receivers, do they?
Yeah, that's very true. They don't know what to do.
I think the 9th pick is going to be a big one for Malik Willis. I think if he doesn't go to Seattle in the first round in the top 10, I think he will drop like a stone.
He'll become a Bo Callahan, will he?
I think there's a lot. I think there'll be a lot. I think there's a few questions about him already. I still think he is very worthy of the top 10, but I think he could drop if Seattle don't take him there.
His arm strength is exceptional. He's got a great arm on him. It's just his awareness of what's going on.
Hold on. Ollie, you said something complimentary about Malik Willis.
I've always said he's got really good arm.
He's always said his arm strength is
good.
Phenomenal, to be fair to him.
It's just when he's out of the pocket, when you flush him out of the pocket, his eyes are down. He becomes a runner. He's not a passer. And he doesn't look to find that options. And if you look at him, if his first option's covered, he goes. He doesn't go through his progressions, and that isn't a good thing to have as a quarterback. Look at how many times did we have a go at Zach Wilson, at Tottenham?
What you talking about, Willis? Yeah,
pretty much every throw. When there was a Chowdhury or someone like that wide open, but it was because he was his first option, he just went.
Yeah, and this is where I think this shows where, I mean, all of our mocks have shown that top 10 quality players will fall, because look at this. I've got Lloyd, I've got Hamilton, I've got Keflatis, I've got Nakobe Dean, I've got Wilson.
I'm surprised you've got Lloyd ahead of Dean, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he'd fit more to Washington again. I mean, Hamilton could go at 4, he could go at 15. He could go anywhere in between them. again, I'd be delighted to have him. I'd be even happier if we got Sauce, but I think if we got Hamilton, I'd be happy.
I think you got more I think you got more chance of getting Hamilton.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is a shame because Hamilton was expected to go top 5, wasn't he?
Exactly. I mean, Olave, I've got going to the Patriots. I think he would be brilliant there.
I'd take Olave all day long. I reckon he's exceptional.
Yeah.
I reckon personally he's the best wide receiver in this class.
I've got Bengals taking Maffei.
He is. Bo Maffei, he's come late into this. He wasn't in DJ's top 50 originally. He was after his combine. He went into DJ's top 50 quite high into his top 50. So he's good. He was in my second draft. I just think he might slip out. He's one of those players who could slip out or slip in. It depends on how the edge rushers are suddenly flowing.
I will just say, I have got Green Bay drafting a wide receiver. I've got them taking Sky Moore.
I saw that draft, but I think if they're going to take a wide receiver there, I think it's going to be Dotson. I think that's where they're going to go for. But yeah, I personally like that pick. Sky Moore is a very good wide receiver. He's a great route runner and he's quick.
Sky Moore is good. I like Sky Moore.
Sky Moore is absolutely rapid.
Yeah.
The one guys I want to ask you about, there was actually none of our, is Christian Watson. What do you think about him?
I put him in mine, didn't I?
No.
Was he in yours? I don't think he was.
Yes, he is. I got him down
there.
Kansas.
Kansas will be taking a wide receiver. Do you do a mock third round? No, but John, you're more than welcome to do a third round and share it free round if you want. Is that when the Raiders' first pick is third round? Wow, it's Titans for last year. Does that mean you're going to pick a QB, and then you're going to get imprisoned? Sorry,
I didn't say that, John. For once, I'll have you know.
I love the Raiders, really. You missed it pre-show, John. Finn said our Raiders are one of his favourite teams, along with the Chargers.
So this year, we have decided to do something a little bit different. We are going to become the GMs of the first round picks. So we'll each have 15 seconds to make our pick.
I have a timer. You may hear it.
No trades allowed. But we will be spinning a wheel. Before that,
let's get another copyright strike.
Let's see.
Technically, we can't. It's all over social media anyway. So, shall we?
Let's see if we can
fire it up now.
Everything has changed. Everyone wants what we have. We have to protect what's ours. The only question is, are you in?
Suppose the phrase "quit while you're ahead" doesn't apply here.
Now, why would we do that?
I'll assemble the crew, make sure we have the right fit.
So as you can clearly see, the result is 23-20. Any questions?
I have one. You want to drive or should I? Oh, shit.
You remember the last time I said just trust me?
Yeah, I woke up passed out in Cabo.
No, the time before that.
We all made history.
Damn right we did. Staff, need you on the ground calling the shots. Van? Well, I need you in the van. Catch all communication. AD, I need you laser focused on the one thing you do best. Complex data analytics. Nick, you're on recon.
I got eyes all around.
Over 1 million people a week visit Las Vegas. Except for next week. That number doubles because of one event.
The draft.
Celine Dion.
You didn't just say Celine Dion, did you? Did you just say that?
The Rams are on the clock.
Yellow 25, you're on the move.
Find your angle and don't hesitate.
I never hesitate. Target inbound. I see the case.
There's no room for error on this one.
I'm the only one that understands how real this is.
We gotta do this now.
Les Snead and Sean McVay, they throw a caution to the wind.
Too many imposters try to do what we do. Nobody does what we do.
They know. It gotta be now.
Kill, kill, kill.
Cover's blown. They know.
Get out now.
Rams are gonna bomb this draft. Can't do those kind of things.
Traded all their picks away.
We got 10 seconds left. We got this, right?
Tell me we're good.
Tony, Sean, you're gonna want to see this.
That is not McVay's strength. Sean McVay's supposed to be boy genius.
The house always wins.
I did what no one said we could.
Les, gotta go now.
The Los Angeles Rams select.
We're gonna steal the draft.
Absolutely love that. I really want to go
If
see that
they
film
do
now.
not have anything better to do with their time.
But they got no picks, so they've got to do something to make it worthwhile, haven't they?
So are we going to do our fancy little spinny thing again?
Yes, I
Again.
will share my screen.
I mean, we
now.
say spinny thing. We say fancy. It's literally just.
So we'll do it. I will spin it twice. First for the first
Yeah.
pick, second for the second pick, and then whoever's left obviously get the third pick.
Okay.
So we'll do it that way. Okay. We will have 15 seconds on the clock. We think we've all got our PPF mock draft simulator opened up, so we know what's been picked. Because knowing us, one of us will forget, and it will just go crap. So I'm going to share my screen. So give me 2 seconds. Right. That was for the other one. So we did that one. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. So first pick is going to
I'm not going to get
be...
it. I'm not going to get it again, am I?
No, it's going to be me. Oh, bugger. I was hoping it would be actually I'd be third, so I'll end up picking for the Patriots. But hey ho. So I'm going to remove my name now. So it's down to Mr. Hope and Mr. Shaw for the second pick. And it is going to be, drum roll please, Mr. Hope goes second. So that means
Okay.
Tom is going third. So that means it's me. So that means I'm on the clock. Oh, crap.
You are.
So I'm going to set the timer. I've got 15 seconds. I'm going to de-mic, take my earphones out so you can hear the timer. So hopefully it will work. Bear with me. How do I mute myself so you can actually hear me? I'm going to go third overall. If we start now, I'm going to enter the draft. He says, I think my first pick, I'm going to go for Trayvon Walker. I just think that's where it's going to go now. I think the owner's going to hold off.
Okay, so with the second pick of the draft, I'm going to say that Aiden Hutchinson can stay in Michigan.
Keep him Hutch and Mitch.
Yes.
Makes sense.
I am going to. I am going to go with. I'm going to go with Stingley.
You're going to Texans taking Stingley at 3.
Yes.
Wow. Oh. I like that actually. That's quite cool. Me. So the Jets have got the number 4 pick. I think they are going to take. I reckon they're going to go for. I'm going to go for Thibodeau. I reckon they're going to have an edge rusher. Thibodeau.
Ooh.
Thibodeau at 4.
Okay, with the fifth pick of the NFL draft, I think this is a bit of a no-brainer to go O-lineman with the Giants, and I'm going to take Ikemawonu.
Okay.
Yep. Thomas.
Okay, I am going to go with. I'm going to go with Charles Cross.
You're going Cross.
I
Nice.
think they need to give Mr. Darnold some protection.
So You gave the Giants an O-line. I've got Giants again at number 7. I think they're going to go for some. I think they're going to give him some weapons. I'm going to go for Drake London, the wide receiver.
Okay.
Right on the button there, right on the.
I think the Falcons won't be able to believe they're left yet. That Sauce Gardner is still on the board, so I'm going to take Sauce at 8.
Cool. Number 9, Thomas.
Okay, I am going to go with. I'm going to put the first center. I'm going to go with Tyler Linderbaum.
Wow.
Linderbaum, yeah.
Wow, I would not see that pick. And I think Washington and New York are going to be absolutely laughing here. And as they went for edge rusher, I think they're going to go the other side of the ball.
You've gone for New York, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Evan Neal at 10.
The Seahawks, isn't it?
No, Seahawks 9.
Yeah.
11, Washington.
That's me, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So what do they? I think that they will take at 11 Devin Lloyd because I think they need some more defense.
You're taking Devin Lloyd?
Yes. Where are you at, Tom, with your Vikes?
I'm gonna stick to who I picked us to take at 12 in the first place. I'm going to go with Mr. Kyle Hamilton.
So Texans, I think they're going to need something. Who do they go? Who do we give them at 4? At 4, we gave them Stingley. I think they're going to go for the other side of the ball this time. I think they're going to go line. So I'm going to go Bernard Raymond out of Central Michigan for the tackle out of Central Michigan.
Okay, so for the Ravens, I'm going to give them who I gave them in my mock draft, and that is Trent McDuffie. Just give him a bit more help on in the secondary.
Yeah. Eagles at 15, Tom.
Eagles at 15. Again, an interesting conundrum considering I think they will take Andrew Booth Jr.
Are you going for corner?
Yeah, I think he would fit the Eagles scheme quite well.
I'm going to go for Saints at 16. He won a wide receiver due to his injury, but I'm taking James Williamson.
Can't believe that's the first wide receiver going off. Oh no, Jake London's got off the board, hasn't
he? Yeah.
Okay, well I'm going to follow suit with the Chargers and take a wide receiver in Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, that's a fair shout to be fair. Tom, Eagles at 18. You've got Eagles again.
Yeah, I've got Eagles again. I am going to go with Nakobe Dean has gone anti.
No, Nakobe's still
no, I'm going to go with Nakobe. I think he's another amazing prospect, and I think he could do the job in Philadelphia.
Cool. So I'm at the Saints at 19. QB wide outside and I'm going to throw a curveball here. I'm going to go for QB. I'm going to go Kenny Pickett to Saints.
Okay, so I was going to go Kenny Pickett to the Steelers, but as he's been taken, I'm going to go QB also and say Malik Willis.
Tom, my beloved Pats, be nice.
I've got the Pats, so I'm going to stick to my guns with this. Olave.
You're going to... I'd take that in a heartbeat. I think he's brilliant for us. Green Bay, I'm not going to do the dirty to Green Bay. For them, I'm going to go Treylon Burks. I think his size and how good he is, I think they'll take Treylon Burks at 22.
Okay.
23, Ollie.
Sorry, I'm just finding Treylon Burks. As was said on, I believe, Good Morning Football this morning, the Cardinals love the guard that is Zion Johnson, so I'm going to have them taking him.
Yeah, I heard that as well. That is, if he's there, they're taking him no matter what, isn't it?
I think Zion Johnson's fantastic.
I think he is. Tom, 4. Cowboys.
24 is the Cowboys. I am going to give...
It's getting harder now. The clock's getting too quick.
It is. It is. I'd hate to be a GM.
At least they got 10 minutes or 15 seconds.
I'm going to go with...
We had a 15-second timer for a reason. Yeah, Wyatt's still on the board.
What's that?
Yes, Wyatt's still on the board.
Oh, yeah, Wyatt. So I'm going to pick Devontae Wyatt.
That's not a bad shot, to be fair. So it's me for the Buffalo Bills, and I'm convinced they're going to take a running back in this one. It is running back or that one, and I think they are going to take... I'm changing my mind from what I put on my mock. I'm putting Kenneth Walker. I think the guy's an absolute stud.
Okay, so I'm on the clock. And the fact that Karlaftis is still there, I think the Titans will be rubbing their hands together, and I'm going to take Karlaftis. Bucks at 27, Thomas?
I was surprised that Karlaftis was still there, to be fair.
Yeah.
So it is the Bucks next. I think they will be going with Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis out of Georgia, the absolute stud.
He's a tank. The guy's a tank.
He is 350 pounds of no one's getting in his way. Good luck, O-lineman. 28 Green Bay. I don't like Green Bay, and I don't really want to. Do we keep Aaron Rodgers happy and give him targets, or do we keep Aaron Rodgers on his feet, or do we put him on his ass?
His ass.
I'll tell you what, I've just seen that Jermaine Johnson's still on the board. I think they're going to go for Jermaine Johnson at 28. I can't believe
that makes my life easier because easy KCC. I'll just give them Sky Moore because I think they need some wide receivers. After they need a power to Tyreek Hill, so I'll give them Sky Moore.
Cool.
John, KCC.
I am going to follow that with going on the other side of the ball. I'm going with Kaya Elam.
Oh, the DB.
Yeah, the DB.
Good, very good player.
Out of Florida.
Bengals, we've messed up somewhere because we've got it. Bengals are at 31.
Yeah, we missed the Seahawks.
We didn't.
No, as in one of us has jumped a go. I'll restart that because we're too busy doing that. I was going to put McGo down as a DB. But the fact that Trevor Penning's still there, and yes, they've made some great signings, taking Trevor Penning out of North Iowa at 31. 32, last pick, Mr. Hope.
So, you guys know I'm quite high on this guy, and I think more quarterback is going to go, so I'm going to have them taking somehow.
Good call. Yeah. What surprised me, I mean, if you look at what's left, there is some standard players, and this is what it is. You're going to get...
Can we just appreciate this from
they
John?
put that up there.
That's
Ollie, what's in your shopping bag then?
It's Finn's Christmas birthday list.
Can't
Was
lose
my-
that then.
Was my screen still on share?
Yeah, it was at one point, yes.
Okay. Oops. Yeah, it's Finn's birthday list. So,
What does Finn want for his birthday?
Nerf stuff, Fortnite stuff, and Lego.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to put them up on our socials later, all 4 of the drafts.
Oh, have you just seen that? That's the 3rd time that's gone up an hour, Ollie.
I've just seen that. Love that.
Yeah, so we'll put them
obviously,
all up and
Yeah.
comment on them, share them, lambast them.
Yeah, all 4 of them. Let us know what you think in the comments.
Definitely.
Please
It's really
feel
hard-
free
it's
to
really
rip us.
hard, isn't it?
Please feel free to rip us to shreds.
Always.
But within 3 hours, it'll be the real thing.
Definitely will
Well,
be.
3.5 hours.
Yes. Well, 3.5 hours.
I'm looking forward to it. I know that OBH will be asleep with his pipe and his slippers on.
Some of us have work and kids to get up to in the morning.
In his Mac Jones pajamas. And I don't know what, Ollie. Ollie, are you going to be watching it?
I'm going to be watching it.
He was
Right,
last
well,
year.
I'll have someone to
He's
talk
soberer
about
than he was
football
last year.
then.
Yeah. I'm definitely sober than I was last year.
He'll definitely be more sober than last year.
At this point, I'm sober than I was last year too.
Yeah.
Because I think I was at the pub with 2 of my mates until about 11.
Man.
But yeah, so you guys enjoy your evening, enjoy your draft parties wherever you're going. If you're going to one, please stay safe. Please enjoy the spectacle that is the NFL draft. It is one of the best times of the year. It's one of my favorite times of the year.
Well,
the NFL draft.
it's a spectacle anyway, and it's in Vegas, which will just make it
It's in
more
Vegas,
of a
which is going to
spectacle.
make it even.
And not only that,
more.
it's incredibly windy. They've got red flag warnings out in the, at the moment. I'm hoping that's your mate.
Jack, I think I was happy with the 3rd pick. I think I was going by about the same.
Was he asleep, Jack? Did you manage to draw, like, shave his eyebrows off or anything like that?
When I was stood outside, you decided to come out and tell me that that guard that the Jets took went to 6. I want to say Vita Vea, but it wasn't Vita Vea.
No, Peter Vale went later, and he went 20s, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he told me someone went to 6 that didn't.
Who did go 6?
Because it was it not
Chase was at 5.
Was it not the other wide receiver, Waddle?
Yes.
No, Waddle went 10, didn't he? I think no, because they were later in the draft. Because they made the playoffs, didn't they? No, they didn't quite make the playoffs. They were quite high up in the rankings. They just missed out on the playoffs, didn't they? Dolphins.
That's fine too.
5, Jamar Chase went.
Yeah, we're trying to work out 6.
Waddle went.
6.
Well, yeah, it was Waddle.
Yeah.
6.
I thought Dolphins were higher in the.
Yeah, but they're quite different.
of course they had a load of draft
After they traded with us and then traded with Philadelphia.
Yes, of course they had loads of
So,
draft.
yeah, it's going to be an exciting night. If you've never watched the NFL draft before, make sure you boo the commissioner at home. It's a tradition. Make sure you cheer. If you want to buy a draft cap, please use 5-star. They are a great organisation.
But don't draft cap. They're awful this year. They're really ugly.
Some are
The draft caps this year are all really ugly.
But
I don't like some of them. Some of them are quite nice, but some are horrific. Really are.
But
horrific.
yes, if you are going to buy a draft cap or a jersey of your favorite player that's just been drafted, we would recommend using 5-star.
Which I will be doing.
Yes,
I will be
very
purchasing
much so. Brilliant.
mine. So yeah, I think that's all there is left to say. We've bang on an hour. Not like us. We usually chat on. I mean, it's because we chatted on that we've got to an hour, I think. But yeah, enjoy. I'm going to go and make the most of the rest of the time I've not got at work. And I'm sure these lads are going to prepare for their draft night.
I've got to go and put my dog to bed.
Yeah.
I go to take some electronics off my kids.
So yeah, I think there's only one thing left to say.
Stay safe, all.